Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm sharing with you reasons why I'm transitioning to digital note-taking. I'm a medical student studying here in Sierra Leone, and TBH, this is one of the best decisions I'm trying to make because I want to completely transition to digital note-taking, and there are reasons to that and more on that at the end of this video. If you're new here, I'm Abdullah Seni, a fourth-year medical student and an aspiring filmmaker. In this space, I discuss productivity, my medical school journey, and also getting creative with the camera. So kindly hit that subscribe button and be part of the fam. Okay, so let's get right into it. So for my digital note-taking setup, I'm using the iPad and the Apple Pencil, and my go-to application for note-taking is Notability. So many other good options, but I went with Syncability. So, first reason for the transition: less clutter. In the last 40 years, paper usage has grown 400%. This means that over 2 million trees are felled every day for global paper consumption, meaning 4 billion trees are cut every year to serve our paper needs. Interesting, right? Anyways, this is not me doing the whole Save the Planet campaign. Less clutter in my context is the fact that I'm getting a more clean looking space, less payload on my shoulder joints, and generally more space for other stuffs. I used to have so many books for coursework. For hematology, imagine having a book for red cells, another one for white cells, platelets, and like. And don't even get me started on microbiology. I had to carry a heavy backpack to school. Also, my workspace, study space, was kind of messy with so many books. Now with the iPad, I can comfortably work with all my notes in a lightweight package, and the issue of forgetting some materials at home has been curtailed. Less burden on my back and more organized notes. And that brings us to my next reason: organization. So I think this is actually attributed to the application Notability. I can easily organize my notes into modules or subjects and their subdividers. I can arrange topics and regions for in the case of gross anatomy. It's easy just like that. As compared to before, I had several topics in one book, and when it fills up, I will have to get a new one. And the notes kind of get all over the place, and inputting additional materials is kind of off. I will have to staple it on in some other odd improvisations. So going digital, I can just add a page or import additional materials. That's it. Easy life, right? And then to our next point, it's time saving. Making notes in medical school is kind of discouraged because of the large amount of information you need to learn in a very short period of time. Time is a luxury we can't afford, and if you've made the decision to actually take note, I think any means by which you can actually limit the time spent on the process will be worth it. So back then, I used to spend so much time making notes and drawing tables, diagrams, and the like. It was really time consuming, but now I can just take a snapshot of the diagram or table and just paste it in my notes. Cool, right? So and I can add links to tutorials and other resources like Amber, so I'm easily redirected to their site directly from my notes. So back then it's kind of difficult. I will have to print them or staple them or make some notes of it. So another point is syncability. Is that even a word? Hold on. Anyways, it's now a word. So another reason why I tend to make the switch to digital note-taking is because of the syncability between my devices. So I can access my notes on my phone and my laptop. I think this is one of the reasons keeping me in the Apple ecosystem. Not a fanboy, by the way. So I can review my notes literally everywhere. So I'm with my phone like 90% of the time, commuting to school, during my chill time, and also during workout. And yes, that brings us to my next point: quick reference. Okay, ever been in a situation where during word round patient's chart is being discussed and you feel the need to quickly browse through your anatomy or your pharmacology? Yeah, I'm sure you've been there, and yep, my guy come in handy. I'm sure you can work with all your materials from first year med school to date during word rounds. Obviously, you can't, and also you can't rely on Google considering our unreliable and very expensive internet services. So, I mean, I do have all my materials with me from first year med school to date, and it's easy for me to quickly reference back on the anatomy, the pharmacology, and all, and try to get in line with the discussion on the patient's chart. So yeah, I think it's very useful in that aspect as well. Finally, the reasons why I'm considering the transition is the fact that you can actually share notes or do a collab. Never tried collaborating with colleagues before, but I've shared my notes with colleagues in PDF format. So it's actually a feature I use less because most of my colleagues still cherish the whole hard copy thing, and my notes seem to be kind of more personalized to the old scoping vibes. Just, I mean, the mnemonics and analogies that I use, they only resonate with me, and it's kind of difficult for someone else to get in track with them. So yeah, the sharing feature also do come in handy for me because I can actually share the PDF and get them printed in hard copy format. It's kind of counterintuitive. I mean, going paperless then back to the old hard copy stuff. I mean, but like I said at the start of this video, there are reasons why I'm still considering the switch to the old digital note taking. Following are the reasons why I won't completely transition to digital note taking. 1. Electricity is still an issue in this part of the world. I can't risk a day or two without power supply and limiting my whole study process and all because of electricity. So yeah, I do have to print some of my notes. I mean, in the cases of power outage, I can browse through the hard copies and all. And also, internet service is kind of expensive, so trying to sync between my devices is also an issue. And also, there are times you need to submit physical copies of homeworks and the like. So you can't transitioning completely to the whole digital notes taking. It's kind of so most of the notes I have in soft copy, I do have hard copies of them. You might be wondering, oh, where's the switch? That's because I've always had backup. And to sum all those thoughts, I will do a video on how I do take concise notes in medical school, and if that's something you will be interested in, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share your thoughts down in the comment section below, and you can follow me on my handles, I think my IG, and yeah, I do post some so thank you very much guys, and see you in another video. Peace.